Hi, I'm Stefan, the BMW DIY guy, and I'm with
Adventure Astrid.
Adventure Astrid today, and we are on a long tour of the brand new 2025 BMW X3. We want to bring you along.
Yes, please. Let's go.
All right, y'all, so this is going to be a great drive today. BMW Seattle was kind enough to loan us the brand new 2025 X3. Now, I hope you got a chance to check out the quick review drive, that test drive I did the other day on the walk around and the features. But they were kind enough to loan us the car today to take it out for a longer experience. Plus, I really wanted to bring Adventure Astrid along because she has the OG X5, the original E53 X5. So she gets to try out the new model, all the new technology, and what it's like to drive. All right, guys, so let's go check out Oregon as we go. We're gonna go down to the beach. So we are in Astoria.
Yes.
Yeah. So
because this would be the Astoria Bridge in front of us.
Yeah, this is the famous big long Astoria Bridge here that goes across the Columbia River.
I love these little houses in here. Like, look at this green one, all just like it's well done. We have Gino's Pizza and Burgers in case you can't choose. And then again, if you're in this part of town, you get into a little town that says 35. Really do 35. So look at these trees, gorgeous.
Yeah, so if you're not from the Pacific Northwest, so Astoria is really a big deal. This is basically the mouth of the Columbia River here. We're on the Oregon side now, down from Washington.
Look at these older houses up here too. Do you see that?
And Astoria has been here for like 100 plus years. So you have lots of really old buildings, and this is a big port town for all of the boats coming up. Really kind of a big deal. There's a lot of history here. So including the big ginormous Astoria Bridge that goes across from Washington to Oregon.
Yeah, and roads that have been here long enough. You do have to watch for potholes. Did you see that one?
That's some healthy potholes, yeah. But we get to test the suspension that way.
Yeah. Well, I'm just not trying to dip a whole tire there. I don't think I've ever seen Astoria in the sunshine. It's always been a very Forks-like day out here when I've been down here.
Yeah, the weather gets really gnarly around here. Really gnarly. So, you know, a blue sky, sunny day in Astoria is not every day.
Do you like the old art on the side of the buildings?
So a big gauge for me driving a new car is how quickly the car feels comfortable and familiar. Where at first, you know, a new car feels really awkward. So, you know, you've got about 20 miles in now. What do you think? Is it getting more comfortable? Does it feel familiar?
I feel like it's really comfortable. She wants to lead faster than I'm wanting to go. A little bit like I can feel the very little press here. 20 turns into 30 very quickly. 30 is more like 50 if I press a little bit. So I have to be more mindful of that than my car by like a lot. It's very, very sensitive in comparison. So I think when I get used, like I'm still 4 over, when we get used to that range, I think it'll get completely comfortable. As far as like seat and just feel for the overall drive, very comfortable. I like the placement of everything. It just feels very comfortable. I don't know how to describe it. Vision's really good, with the exception of my only criticism would be the B-pillar right here. I'm not a huge fan of where it is, but the mirrors are wide enough that I don't feel like I've had to compensate a whole bunch. The fact that it has a backup camera at the same time, I feel like we've thought about vision. It's just not traditional in how it's laid out.
Makes sense. So here's the Astoria Bridge, y'all. As you can see, it goes all the way across from way over there. There's a very, very tall bridge as we come up underneath it here.
Yeah, it's a really pretty drive over if you get a good day on it. Well, that's really pretty.
Yeah. Another big bridge here across the water.
I actually don't know what this one's called, though.
I don't either.
Things to Google later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty enough. There are birds in the water. It's really calm.
It really is a nice winter day, y'all.
We lucked out. The fact that it's like 40-something during the day, don't get me wrong, there's going to be a wind chill. We never ever come to the beach and think, oh, it's going to be warm up here. You're always going to need a jacket probably because of wind chill. But this real place is like, well, it's going to be 40. It's going to actually be 30-something at night. So it's decently cold still. We're just, 2 o'clock is going to be that really special hour. It's going to be the warmest it's going to be all day.
So what do you think? So you're in sport mode now.
Yes, so I feel like being able to maintain my standard sort of 50, 30 sort of average roads is easier in this mode. I also find I'm not a big fan of the automatic stop, so in this mode being able to isolate all those things. I mean, I love my car, but if I had to pick another at this point, it's not a bad candidate.
Now, for y'all, you don't realize how much that means. So the OG X5 is going to be ridden until the wheels fall off.
I adore her, and I want to be clear, there's still a few things that I love about her that are just superior. So, you know, if BMW is ever listening to this video, if you guys would bring back the multifaceted head movement here thing, I love that about my car, and I miss that that's not an option.
So the powered headrest. So so the E53 X5 actually has powered headrests of all things, which is really interesting. These will go up and down manually, but they're not power. So
as a lady driving, when you've done all of the work to curl your hair, it matters.
I like it.
I think, and yeah, just I really like for how big a frame it honestly is. It handles like it feels like a smaller car, but I don't know how to describe that. It just handles really well. Corners feel really easy. I'm very comfortable. Can we just keep going? You want to go to California?
We could. BMW Seattle might want their car back at some point. But yeah, no, and see this is why it's good to have along, because I've driven so many of these that
Here comes our Cannon Beach sign too.
my comparison of them all gets a little blurred after a while because I'm kind of used to them. This is why Adventure Astrid, we wanted to get her take on this, especially being, you know, an ex-owner, as it were.
Absolutely. The one thing I haven't gotten to compare yet, though, is how much stuff can we pack in the back for a weekend trip is not an opportunity I had this time that would matter dramatically, because she's comfortable in all the ways, but I think that would only matter if we feel like the cargo and the space to fit all of the tools fit in the same need coverage.
Make sure to check in the description of the video. We have a waiver that you're going to need to fill out, that you saw that it was sunny in Oregon and Washington, and we have a waiver and an NDA we're going to have you sign.
Absolutely. As far as you know, it was raining buckets the whole time. Miserable.
Elk.
Oh god, I thought you saw a real one.
No, the sign. we saw.
That was a good sign. You're supposed to call it a sign.
We saw the giant cow affirmation sign. Get the view. Kabam! Ooh, pretty. Pretty.
I'm just curious, sorry. We're gonna adventure. Just a second.
We are adventuring. Ooh, that's gnarly. Nice. Good job. Nice.
Thanks.
Woo! That was hot. How'd she handle?
That's Dreamlink, like really impressively so. That was a super tight corner that's tighter than Harley can throw, actually.
That was like a 135-degree back right-hand turn. Whoa, whoa, friendo. All right, y'all, sorry for some wind here, but we made it!
We made it!
Here we are. So this is just outside of Seaside, yeah?
Yeah, we're situated between Seaside and Camden Beach.
Yeah, so this is the famous Haystack Rock back behind us, these big
On a sunny day.
No, you guys have no idea how crazy this is. So what a really cool day to be able to bring the car down. It's really been a lot of fun, and what a great drive.
Oh, it's just beautiful.
Yeah. So down here to the beach, I'm going to spin around and give you some more shots.
Yes.
There's a great dog running around back here, but really great day, so check it out. Definitely worth the drive to take the car out today. What a great and gorgeous day. All right, y'all, so great day at the beach, just absolutely gorgeous. Really glad to bring you along today and really this kind of extended test drive of this new X3. So what'd you think?
I think I am pleasantly surprised how much I loved it, really. The handling, some of the, for me, future forward things like the heads-up display. I like how seamless the actual display on the physical dash is. I like a bunch of the components enough so that I'm entertaining how much I love this next to my car that I honestly love, which is not anything I thought would get remotely close, candidly.
Yeah, and this is where I really wanted to make sure that Adventure Astrid came along today because, you know, the big screen I'm used to in my M2, and I review a lot of these models, and so I'm kind of used to the technology, but her first take on what it's like to drive this around, deal with the navigation, all the technology, it's good to see.
I think my only detail that wasn't my favorite is kind of the B-pillar to our sides, but honestly, the amount of cameras and mirrors forward compensated that I never felt like I was unsafe merging, which I had concerns about when I first sat down, but those were alleviated.
Yeah, so I think I noted that in the other test drive that the B-pillar over the driver's left shoulder is pretty big, but you get your mirror set up right, you get your rear mirror set up right, and I think you're going to be okay. It's just going to take a little bit of adjustment, especially if your car's not set up that way. So all in all, I couldn't be more grateful to BMW Seattle. Really appreciate them being able to loan us the car.
Thank you so much.
It's just been such a fantastic day to be able to go down to the beach, take you along, show you a little bit of Washington and Oregon along the way.
What a beautiful day it was.
I know, right? And
So lucky.
really was a crazy day. So thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Please make sure to click like and subscribe. Hey, go search and check out Adventure Astrid. She's fantastic and has great content. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on our next video.